Hi, how are you doing today? I am having one of those things that all the cool hip teens are having nowadays. What do they call it with their cool hip slang? A mental breakdown. Yeah. Now normally when I have one of these, I dye my hair like any kid in America, or the world honestly, would do. However, very sad news, all of my hair dye is in fact in America, where I am not. RIP, it's very sad. What I do have instead, almost better, it's bleach. Now I've never actually bleached my hair by myself. I've done it once or twice, but with my mom's supervision. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm doing. I watched a couple YouTube videos, so I think that sort of makes me a pro. So let's just start, you know, let's just get right into it. Glove, instructions, four packets of bleach, and bleach. 4 packets of bleach. Okay. My other glove, that's a glove, right? Yeah, no. I've seen the packets before. I thought they came with gloves like that. But you know, I've never really memorized the packet to heart. Okay. Preparing the mix. Always wear protective gloves. We have those. Empty the remaining powder bleach, bottle of cream peroxide into the mixing tray. Oh, cream peroxide. Developer, that's what they mean, right? Cream peroxide. I have 40 and 10. If I mix it together, I feel like that's gonna make a 30, maybe a 50. Would that make a 50 developer, or would that just like even out to a 30 or a 50? I'm gonna go with a 30 and hope that I'm right. But I'm gonna be mixing these 2 developers together, and I hope I don't create ammonia. And then a mixing bowl. I don't own a mixing bowl. Wait, one sec. It's a nice dish. This is nice Tupperware. I would send somebody home with like a nice Midwestern leftover in this. Okay, so it says I need a plastic teaspoon, which I don't own, but I have this. It's a mouthwash lid, and it'll do the trick. Hopefully. It doesn't have measurements on it, but if it's the 1-to-2 ratio that most bleach products are, I think I'll just do 1, 2, and maybe end up with a bit more bleach than I need. And then I will bleach the sink. No. Do you dump out bleach? Do you dump out bleach, or do you rinse it down the sink? I think you can rinse it down the sink. I'm gonna have to Google that one, probably. And then petroleum jelly, which I also don't own, but that one's optional, so I'm okay. And then a mixing brush, which I do own. I do own a brush. So I don't own much, but I own the brush. So basically, I start with the darkest parts of my hair, which is going to be my roots for me, because these are technically already bleached. And then I cover with the developer hat, which I don't own, so stick around to see what I'm going to be using. And then I let it sit for 45 minutes, and then I shampoo with their special product, which I don't own their special product. So instead, I'm not going to shampoo because you're not supposed to do that, and I'll put some conditioner in it, and I think we'll call it a day. So directions for use. Use only when you have read the instructions carefully. I did that. Contains ammonia. Avoid contact with skin and eyes. The product gets in eyes. Rinse immediately. Yeah, it's like science class. Use contents as described in instructions. Keep out of reach of children. I'm not a child, so I think we're good. For every 25 grams of powder bleach, mix 75 milliliters of cream peroxide until smooth and creamy. Uh-oh, my thingy doesn't have measurements on it. Okay, you know what? Wait, one sec. I do own a shot glass with measurements on it, so we can use this. I don't want to use it because then I can't use it for food again, or drinks, or anything edible. But that's okay. I'll buy another one from Wilco's or something, I guess. Yeah, it's got the measurements on it. I don't think you guys can see that, but you know, you get the point. It's a shot glass with measurements on it. Let's see. So, for every 25 grams of bleach powder, this thing doesn't go by grams. How do you measure grams? How do I measure grams? Make 75 milliliters of clean peroxide. Okay, wait, do the math really quick. 25 over 75. I think that's a third. That's a third ratio, 1-to-3 ratio. So if I just have to remember, it's for every 1 powder bleach, it's 3. No, because they're in different measurements. They're in different measurements. Okay, so I need to convert them all into one measurement. Wait, I can do that. To convert a gram measurement to a milliliter measurement, divide the weight by the density of the ingredient of material. Thus, the weight in milliliters is equal to the grams divided by the density of the ingredient. No. For water. For milk. For flour. I bet you flour. No, flour is probably not the same consistency as as this. I would say. Probably. Here, wait. How many grams is in this little container? There's 25. Okay, so this is 25 grams. This right here is 25 grams. So then the cream needs to be 75 milliliters. And this one goes up to 30 milliliters. Okay, so, okay, wait, I got this. So if this is 25, this is 25. That means I then need 75 of this. But if I just like do half of this, that brings it down to, what's 75 divided by half? 75 divided by 2 is going to be, get your little thingy out, it's 2, 4, so that's 2, 4, 3, no, 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6, so it goes 3, 6, 1, 15, 7, 1, 7. It's gonna be like 17 milliliters. Or I could just do the whole packet. I'm gonna do the whole packet. I'm just gonna do the whole packet. Yeah, it'll be fine. If I have extra bleach, I have extra bleach. It'll be fine. And then, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, 25 into here. Oh, I need to change clothes before I do this. Yeah, I gotta change clothes. You like it? My grandma bought me this. Powder goes in the bucket. So this is 25 grams. Just a lot less dramatic than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so now I need 75. Ooh, it's in my lungs. Okay. Ooh, I put down towels too because I'm not about to stain somebody else's. I want my deposit back. So I'm not about to stain my college dorm. You guys couldn't see that. I just thought I'd let you know. So you realize that I'm not as irresponsible as I seem, you know? I gotta hype myself up. I gotta start moving fast. As soon as I mix these powders, I gotta move fast. So I'm gonna put on my gloves like a doctor, take off my watch, because we're not about to bleach that. Put on my other glove. I was gonna do like, you know, like a fancy doctor, like start the surgery. Oh, scratched myself. Anyway, now I have my gloves and basically I'm going to split it right down the side. I'm gonna go like, shoop, and start like bleaching, just like, you know, go for it. And then I'm gonna go, shoop, and it's gonna be like that. And I just gotta plan it out before I, start. And I don't know how I'm gonna do the back of my head. You guys will help me with that. I figure you guys, you'll help me. I feel like there's more 10 than there's 40. So we're gonna start with the 40 developer. Shake it, because I haven't used this thing in eons. And then we're gonna go by milliliters. Milliliters? I know I've only said milliliters like 150 times now. 75 milliliters. Okay. And this thing goes up to 30. So 30 plus 30 is 60. Why is there so much math involved in having a mental breakdown, huh? That's not what I asked for. That's not what I want today. 30. Now we're at 60. So 60 plus 15. 15. Oh, you know what? That was like almost perfect. And there's even some left in the container. Put that right next to, right there. Yeah. Make sure to put the lid back on that too. And then grab my brush, because I own one of those, and start. Oh, I forgot how lovely that smells. Ooh. And we just mix that together. I don't like that it looks edible. You know, it doesn't smell edible. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like the smell. Never have, never will. It's okay. I don't need to. And you just stir until it's one consistency, until it's homogeneous. Emulgous? Emulgulous. Homogeneous. I took a food science class. It's the one where everything is smooth and equal. Homogeneous. Homogulous. Homogulous. Homogulous? Homogulous. Homogulous. Homogeneous. No, that's something else. Homogulous. Homogulous. I feel like I already said that one. Homogulous? I already said that one too. Hummus. No, that's a food. That's a food. Hummus is a food. Okay. It looks like frosting. And now I just start, I gotta like split my hair evenly and then start applying. And I gotta move fast. What's the time?
It's 9:15.
It is 6:47. Okay, remember that. And we just start. And we gotta make sure not to get it on your head. I just need everybody at home watching this to realize that this is not a tutorial. Please do not watch me and think, I'm gonna follow along step by step, because, buddy, that's not a good idea. I watched 1.5 tutorials before I started this project. 1.5 tutorials. Maybe just go to the salon, you know? I always offer to bleach my friend's hair for them. And it's probably a good thing that nobody has taken me up on that offer yet, you know? Probably a really good thing. But you know, it's always easier to do someone else's hair than yours. Oh, I think I missed a spot right there. Yeah, it's always easier to do somebody else's hair, probably. I wouldn't really know. I've never done anyone else's hair yet. That might change in the future. You never know, maybe someone will take me up on that offer. I finished, I used all of the dye, and I think I did a good job. I can't really tell. I have 30 minutes, and well, I have to wait for this to dry. So I have my shower cap. Basically what you do is you spray it with some like cool water. Maybe. There you go. You're supposed to spray it with water, and then you just sort of who is she? Wow, is that Maybelline? Is that CoverGirl? Ooh. Well, now I have to wait 30 minutes, and what am I supposed to do with 30 minutes? I guess I could work on my finals, or I could read, or I could make some dinner, or... Okay, it's time to rinse this out. I think it's looking good, so we'll see. Okay, I just got out of the shower, and I bypassed all the mirrors, and I have yet to see it. So me and you together, let's hope that this is good. Ew! That's a color. Wow. It's giving syndrome just a bit, or maybe Jack. Maybe flash, maybe the flash. It's definitely a color. It's definitely a brown in some areas. What's the back look like? What's the back situation here? Yeah. It's definitely dyed. Oh, and burnt right there. You can see where it's burnt a bit. That red splotch on my neck, that did hurt earlier. I was wondering why. That would be my reason. Well, you can see where it did good. Like, look right here. Look at those. Wow, look at how good those roots came out. Maybe I should have started with the tips and then worked to the roots. Maybe I should have listened to the YouTube guys. I don't know. It's okay because there's more packets. So I gotta let it dry and then we'll actually see how it looks when it's dried. So it's all in all not too bad. At least my hair's not falling out, right? That's a plus. Ta-da! So this is without styling and everything. This is just sort of what it looks like dry, I guess. You can see the black hair dye is still sort of in there. It's making a second reappearance. It's making an encore. Then you have like this bleached hair that is now nice and white compared to what was once brown, now being just like that golden color. And then my roots did sort of come in like a lighter color, which, you know, the YouTube videos did say would happen, but it's fine. I think overall it came out really good for my first attempt. I don't know what the back of my head looks like, and I don't really want to know. I think it's one of those things better left a mystery, honestly, like how my socks go missing from the dryer even though it's an enclosed area, or what the fridge looks like with the door closed. It's just one of those things that I don't need to know about, you know? I'll wear a hat maybe, or I'll just pretend like I'm confident about it. Be like, yeah, that's what's, I know what it looks like back there. I'm confident about it. I like how it looks. I'll give you a little spin though. I will pop, yeah. When it comes time to edit that bit, I'll just simply close my eyes and skip forward because again, I don't need to know, I don't want to know. I'm sure it looks fine. I'm gonna pretend like I'm confident about it when I'm not. But I think it came out well, so thank you for watching. Again, don't use this as a tutorial. This isn't a tutorial. If you use this as a tutorial, please do not come after me when it goes bad. I feel like that's a fair agreement. I think that's a fair agreement. Okay, have a nice day, night, evening. Eat some bread. Eat some bread, unless you're allergic to bread. Oh my gosh, if you're allergic to bread, don't eat bread. Okay, bye. Oh, I'm struggling to turn you off. Come on. Come on. I believe.